Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bomb bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? A new school will go up and will celebrate every single day the values of the people of Wilmington. You know, as I was thinking about this morning, and I was thinking about what the Vice President said yesterday at the memorial service at MIT honoring the life of Sean Collier, I thought about the poem that the Vice President quoted at the end of his remarks. The poem entitled A Cure at Troy by the great Irish Nobel laureate Seamus Heaney. He spoke eloquently about hope and about the future. The excerpt that he quoted, I think, bears repeating. He said, "History teaches us not to hope on this side of the grave, but then once in a lifetime, a great wellspring of justice rises up, and hope and history rhyme." The building of a new high school here in Wilmington is just that opportunity for all of us together, as citizens of Wilmington, as citizens of this Commonwealth, to make hope and history rhyme, to make some sense of tragedy, but to move forward with energy and excitement and optimism into the future. The governor was right when he spoke at the interfaith service of the Church of the Holy Cross last week, and he said that Massachusetts invented America. Well, if Massachusetts invented America, it was the citizens of Middlesex County who invented America 238 years ago. We reinvent America here today by building and breaking the ground on this wonderful school and sending a strong message across this Commonwealth that the values of the people of Wilmington stand firm and tall and optimistic about the future that awaits us all. Thank you so much for listening.
This was an important project, important to the community, and a lot of good people out there, and you'll hear from them later on, the Permanent Building Committee, the school committee, citizens of the town, finance committee, really got behind this project and pushed it, and I was happy to join with them. And as you heard earlier, it's been a long time coming. I've had the pleasure of living in this town for more than 50 years, and all of my youngsters, the 3 youngsters, went to that school and got a great education. But the last one graduated from that school 20 years ago. And those who graduated prior to the last one graduated 30 years ago. So that building has seen its day. It's a great building, gave these kids a great education. More importantly, the teachers within that building really gave my youngsters tremendous education. One is a school teacher in Trumbull, Connecticut, and I'm married to a former school teacher. Son went to the Naval Academy, graduated with honors from the Naval Academy, and went on to be an officer and a weapons officer on a submarine for 10 years, and then got out doing well, travels the world with a group of other former Academy students. Well, I don't call them students anymore. So he's done very well, and the youngest is an attorney, very successful, and is in the insurance business also. So the point I'm making is, it's a great town, wonderful town, great education system. People who are running it today are doing an equally outstanding job. And I'm not just throwing accolades. I've lived this. I've seen it. And been to many groundbreakings in the past. I wasn't at the groundbreaking for that school, believe me. I don't know that far back. But you know, when that library was new, I was at the groundbreaking there and all of the other new buildings in this community. But I'll tell you, I'm real happy. Congratulations to all of you who participated, all of you who made this possible, and I was glad to be a part of it. I'm humbled to be a part of it. Thank you.
Walk through the halls and enjoy this wonderful new facility. I was told to be brief, and so I will. Again, thank you, everyone, and thank you for welcoming me to this wonderful meeting.
Representative Gordon. Our next speaker is someone who's known to all of us, and that's a friend to Wilmington, Senator Bruce Tarr.
Thank you very much, Madam Superintendent, and it is truly an honor to be here with all of you and to be here particularly with my legislative colleagues, Representative Maselli and Representative Gordon, and to be here at a time within a span of 1 week, we have been reminded of the strengths of this community. Just how much Wilmington is an unstoppable town. Unstoppable when it comes to facing a tragic loss and recommitting ourselves to supporting those who suffer from that loss and growing stronger because we have been brought together once again as a community. And strong today is the idea that we will give them the knowledge to navigate through a course in life that is productive and prosperous and go out into the world and make a contribution that will benefit equally not only yourself, but all of those around you. This project symbolizes both of those things. The civic engagement of this community in making the decisions it has made to invest in the future, in being partnered with the state. And it also represents the very best of us saying to our kids, we will give to you the knowledge that it takes for you to be happy, for you to prosper, and for you to make meaningful contributions to the society and the town that is giving you this building as you grow and prosper in your own lives. So it is a great day to celebrate. It's a great day to be with you. And a great day just to say thanks for this unstoppable community. And to think as we reach this milestone, we know we won't stop. There's a lot of work to be done, but the fact that we're doing this means there is nothing that we can't accomplish when we work together. Thank you all very much and congratulations.
And notwithstanding, a complaint or a critic here or there, I think that the school department, the town of Wilmington, the Board of Selectmen, school committee, and most importantly, the residents, we're undeterred by that. We maintain a single-minded determination and sense of purpose, and that's what's going to enable us to be successful, and we're going to bring the school online, and we look forward to seeing you again at the ribbon cutting for the 2015 academic year.
Yesterday afternoon, I asked my first grade granddaughter, Madison, what I should say to the people who would be at the groundbreaking ceremony today. She answered right away. Thank you all for giving your money so we could have a new high school. It was very kind of you. The wisdom of a child actually reflects part of my message to you today. A vision, money to activate that vision, and people. The experts, the volunteers, the educators, parents and grandparents, taxpayers, the collaboration of state and local government. We shape the minds of tomorrow as we work together to make a difference for the children of Wilmington. Today is the beginning of success for our collective vision. We can't spell success without you. To each person here and to those unable to be present, from the children of Wilmington, thank you.
This groundbreaking for the new high school in Wilmington is a momentous occasion for the town, made more gratifying, I think, by the tenacity required to continue moving forward despite the roadblocks that have been put before us. Ralph Waldo Emerson said, "Whatever course you decide upon, there is always someone to tell you that you are wrong. There are always difficulties arising which tempt you to believe that your critics are right. To map out a course of action and follow it to the end requires courage. This Board of Selectmen, this school committee, this superintendent, my predecessor Mike Kyra, and I have stayed the course, and it has not always been easy. But this event isn't intended to celebrate the overwhelming support for the new high school at the ballot box or at the town meeting. This project is about fulfilling a promise made to the Wilmington residents to provide their sons and daughters, their nieces and nephews, their friends, with a learning environment that offers opportunities through educational resources for students graduating in the 21st century who will be competing for jobs, entrance to colleges and universities with students across the Commonwealth, across the state, and around the world. Some students will make the sacrifice to join the armed forces. As these dedicated young men and women will also receive a solid foundation that teaches them not just subject matter, but how to think and to learn. Franklin Delano Roosevelt said, the school is the last expenditure upon which America should be willing to economize." When the existing high school was constructed in 1950, black and white televisions with small screens and rabbit ears were cutting edge. The rotary dial landline and telephone was a luxury that many people could not afford. In the second decade of the 21st century, the tools for learning have changed dramatically. Computers, which were not even available to the current students, to students in the school in the 1950s, have evolved from desktops to laptops and now even further to tablets. I express my thanks to Treasurer Grossman, to MSBA Executive Director Jack McCarthy, and to all of the staff from the MSBA who have been so helpful and integral to our ability to come to this point. While the work of planning and financing this project has been going on for several years, now we start in earnest. I have a friend who comes to the town hall quite often to consult with me about his opinion on our skate park. He's I believe about a 10-year-old boy. His name's Mason. He actually brought his sub-consultant, his sister Sophia, yesterday to advise me about what we should be doing at the skate park. And as I was thinking about preparing these remarks, I was thinking about him and his sister, and this project is for him and for all of those kids who will have the benefit after 2015 to take advantage of this resource. Thank you all for coming today.
Before we do the official groundbreaking, I want to end by saying that this wonderful new school will live beyond most of us here today. And hopefully, it will be the beginning of educators thinking of school in a different way. This high school, thanks to the architect Doran Whittier, has been designed for flexible learning. And by what that I mean, students will not always be in the building. Some days they'll be in classrooms outside. Some days they may be working at home. But this school will be a true 21st century facility in that what I refer to as blended learning. There will be times when students come together because that's a huge piece of schooling is the social piece. But there are other times that students will be, as some of our teachers do, doing professional development in their pajamas at home. A school is more than brick and mortar. It's about all of the students and all of the adults who come together to work together to become lifelong learners. Today is the beginning of our 21st century high school, and there are many, many people to thank. This is the beauty, and this is why I love this community so much. That high school will have a part of each department from the town and each department from the school as part of it. So I thank you all for coming today as I invite the people on stage to go over to do the official groundbreaking. I invite the high school band to play our school song and then invite you all for refreshments up at the gazebo. Again, thank you all so much, and hopefully we'll see you back here in February 2015. Thank you all.